G'day guys, welcome back to another video. So today we're in Aligator Gorge. As you can see, it's quite dark. I've just made a 3.5 hour car drive up from where I live in Adelaide, and you see that's lovely camp here. Got a fire, of course. Fire, very important when you're camping. Fire ban's just ended where we live in South Australia. See, when you make a fire, all you need is three things. I like to call it HOF. See, it stands for heat, oxygen and fuel. Obviously you need heat to fuel the fire, and the fuel, it's not like a liquid fuel, it's like the wood, so that's what is the fuel. And then oxygen, so obviously fire needs oxygen. When you need to get fire up, you can waft it with some stuff, and we've got some lovely firewood over here. What firewood, I just unloaded it from the car, so that is brilliant for that. And as you can see over here, we've got the tent. If you watched my video on Mount Gambier, which came out about a month ago-ish, we have to use the same tent. So yeah, it's a brilliant place here. There's a kookaburra over there, so this goes to show incredible wilderness over here. Don't know if we'll get him on camera. There's another one over there. Kookaburras usually come in pairs. It's just full of wilderness out here. I'm eager to see what we can get on camera. Stuff like lace monitors, rock wallabies, kangaroos, some brilliant wildlife out here in Australia. So let's get on with that, shall we? So I've just woken up, as you can see. It's very early in the morning, about 7 o'clock in the morning. You can tell by my raspy voice. If you look over here, hopefully be able to see. That is a kangaroo, and he may have just spotted me. Just woken up to him. Had a Euro around here as well. Euros are pretty cool. They're like half wallaby, half kangaroo. They're like the middle layer of that macropod family. Oh yeah, he's looking right at me. Not going to piss him off too much, but see how close we can get to him, I suppose. No kookaburra going off as well. They're everywhere. Wildlife is insane around here. Yeah, he's really noticed me now. Has he got a joey? No. Oh yeah, he does. Look at that. Oh wow. See that little head just under him. In fact, I think that might be a Euro. It's very, very similar creatures. Alright. Yeah, that is a Euro. So that's like the middle layer of the macropod family, like half kangaroo, half wallaby, also known as wallaroos as well. Yeah, this is the bloke we saw at our camp. I should have filmed him when I woke up, but I didn't really have a clue what I was doing, so yeah, look at that. Wow. It goes to show how amazing the natural world is.
Yeah, there'll be a second cup of coffee if you want one after that.
Wow. So it's got a bit closer to this Euro. Wow, he's close. Try to get it a little bit. Look at this. If you look through there, there he is. It's a lovely little fella. I think it's the same one as before. I don't want to spook him, but I think thinks he's in a safe area, hopefully. Oh, he's looking right at me. The thing I love about him is that nose. It's like, I don't know what it is about it. It's just, oh, there he goes. Never to be seen again. Oh, maybe to be seen again. It's on the path over there. I'm not going to bother him too much though. But yeah, the thing I love about him is that nose. I don't know what it is about it. It's like a big black thing. It's just, I don't know, it's lovely. Yeah, lovely creatures. Hopefully I can see some more of them got a lot of marsupials around here. You can actually see things like yellow-footed rock wallabies. They're brilliant to see in the Filders Rangers. I have seen them here. I came here a couple of years ago before I started filming videos, and I did actually see some. That was amazing. And got some red kangaroos, western greys, them of course. They're brilliant kangaroo wildlife here, marsupial wildlife, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, that's how I am for breakfast. Yeah, I'm already spent half the time messing about euros, but yeah. Anyway, hopefully next time I come on camera, got something cool to show you. One of the best things about the Filders Rangers is these things. Look at this. Little grasshopper here. Just if I do tap the back of him. Like there. Hop. Love these things all around the Filders Rangers. Wing. Anyway, but I go on a mega hike into Aligator Gorge, so we can find out there. Alright, so we're going through one of the most narrow bits of Aligator Gorge. You can see if we look through there, it's very narrow. It's going to be hard to get through. Hopefully, might see some little critters on the ground. But yeah, I'm going to film, come with me as I go through here. You can see a lot of this has been burnt from the bushfire here, like about a year or a year and a half ago or something like that. A lot of the trees and stuff like this black colour. There's a bit on the walls as well, it looks a bit dark. This is probably where the aboriginals would have lived back in when they were around. Would have lived in places like this. It's cool from the heat, and there's always food in here for them to eat as well. Obviously, there are no alligators in Aligator Gorge. The place was named after an Aboriginal shepherd called Ali, who helped European settlers discover the area. Right, so we're in the middle of a hike. Haven't really spotted much, but what I have spotted in this little creek, I suppose is what you call it, is these tadpoles. And there, if you look in there, there's actually a white albino tadpole. That's really rare because most of your tadpoles in here are like black, like a nice black colour. But these ones, yeah, see, oh, there it is. That's rare. That's going to be a rare species of frog when he grows up. Obviously, tadpoles end up as froglets and they end up as frogs. There's some black ones there, maybe. Yeah, it's an amazing sight. You'd be surprised how much life there is in water here, because you'd think it's a semi-arid environment. You think there'd be more environment, less water around, you know. But anyway, video must continue. Since water and rainfall are a scarcity in the Filders Rangers, anything that lives out here is as tough as old boots. Ah, so we just found this gorgeous monitor lizard. Look at that, look at the size of him. That's amazing. Probably one of the biggest I've ever seen. There's three types of monitor lizards, or goannas here. There's the lace monitor lizard, the sand monitor lizard, and the Rosenberg monitor lizard. The Rosenberg and the lace monitor lizard look very similar, so this is what I would want of them. I'll tell you now, you wouldn't want to get bit or scratched by one of these guys, because that cut would rot a lot, and I'm not going to get too close to him because I don't want to piss him off. He's an amazing creature. It's like a modern day dinosaur. Pretty much is a modern day dinosaur. Wow. Absolutely astonishing. look at this bloke all day. It's really one of the most amazing lizards on the planet. It's absolutely incredible. They're pretty quick as well, like, you don't want to get chased down by one, so I'm not going to mess with him. I don't think he sees us as a threat though. He knows what he's capable of and he knows that we're not going to mess with him, I'm pretty sure. I love these markings on the tail. It's got like a stripe there and it's black, or like a grey colour, and it's like a stripe again. It's incredible. There are 27 species of lace monitors across Australia, Africa and Asia. As you can see here, these ones came nice and close up to our campsite. These guys are extremely manoeuvrable, being able to swim and scramble up trees to put possums on their dinner table. Goannas can be over 2 meters long, with their tail making up most of their length. The markings on the lace monitor make them one of the most remarkable lizards in the world. Well, as you can see in there, that's one hell of a spider. It's an orb-weaver spider. It's quite big as well, and you see he'll make that big web because for any insects that fly through the night, what he's trying to do is get them trapped in there so they'll get stuck. In fact, I think you can see something stuck over here, and he'll just sit and wait in there all day, ready for an insect to come in and have that for dinner. That's a mean looking spider. It's not something you want to walk into in the middle of the night, I can tell you that for sure. And he's armoured as well, like if you were a bird trying to eat him, you'd have a tough time because that shell, well not shell, it's like that armour on it. Wow. Anyway, I should probably go get some sleep, it's bloody late, so yeah. Alright guys, I'm just on a bit of a night walk here out in Aligator Gorge, and would you look at that thing, look at the armour on it. I don't really know what creature this is. I'm sure it's like a cockroach sort of thing. You actually get some amazing insects out here. See a lot of huntsman spiders and all sorts. That thing's armoured though. That thing could survive a zombie apocalypse. Don't care what you say. Look at that, it's just turns to be a rock. Perfect camouflage, perfect protection. It's hard to tell what species this is as well because about 56% of all life on Earth are insects. If you look around here, this is desolate. The gorge is over that way somewhere. But yeah, this is just amazing. Oi. Anyway, I'm going to go back to the camp, hopefully get some sleep. We'll see what tomorrow has to offer us. Alright guys, I'm just in the middle of a massive bushwalk here in Aligator Gorge. Actually, this other gorge near Aligator Gorge called Hidden Gorge. It's about a 7-hour hike, and I'm here about an hour, maybe an hour and a half in. I spotted this. This is some brilliant stuff. You can see that's what it's supposed to look like. Look at this. Something's obviously been digging around here. Probably something like a echidna. I think it's an echidna, but other people might have other opinions, but that to me looks like an echidna. So I reckon could be one around here. You can see, yeah, and there's ants in the area as well, so we should be digging them up, having that for tea. I reckon it's definitely been an echidna in this area snooping around, but it's a good sign, so hopefully we can go and find one. The Filders Rangers were discovered by Matthew Flinders in 1802. Alright, so I've just found quite a surprising thing. It's a dead scorpion, a dead Flinders Rangers scorpion. It's actually a special species of scorpion here. They're not venomous, but if you were to get stung by one, it would be agonisingly painful. If I just get a little stick here, have a look at those pincers. Look at that. Wouldn't want to get nipped by them. The thing with scorpions, the bigger they are, the less poisonous they are, and the smaller they are, the more venomous they are. But look at that. And the reason why the bigger ones are not venomous, because they've got bigger pincers, they don't need that venom to paralyse their prey. It's insane. Got ant skin all over it. These ones taking the tail. Wow. This is something we need to watch out for up here, because I don't want to get stung by one of these guys. Oh, I'm going to leave these ants to enjoy Mr. Scorpion and continue with the walk. 7-hour walk. Got a lot of progress to make.
You shone like the sun. Shine on, you crazy diamond. Now there's a look in your eyes, like black holes in the sky.
Alright, so in this beautiful gorge here, and you can see my voice, it echoes a lot. It's the most echoey place. That's the word, echoey. Echoey place I've been on earth. And if I clap here, feel that. It bounces off everything in here. It's massive as well. It's be a perfect place for yellow-footed rock wallabies to be. Yeah, anyway, I've got a 7-hour hike ahead of me, so better get cracking with that. So I just come across this lovely brown-collared skink. I'll give you a look at him. Camouflage in so well. There he is there. That bloke. Bit closer. Lovely little skink. Look at that. There's loads of these guys around here, so I thought I may as well film one while I have the chance. He's got like a little black bit on the side of him. Very little. Some that are bigger than this, some that are smaller. Very common in the Filders Rangers. Skinks can actually break off their tail when a predator comes. They won't do it constantly, but it's a backup plan if they do end up. He's off. He's in there. Might leave him to it. The Filders Rangers are 430 kilometres long, which is longer than some European countries. So we're in a very narrow gorge bit, and the bit from you're seeing where my cameraman is. Oh, stink. Yeah, but the bit where you're seeing from, it's made it from here, but get this. It's anything like this. Looks like two hands here. It's a very tricky hike. I wouldn't, gotta be fit for this stuff. Yeah, once you get through that, you get into this nice cool bit here. Look at this. It's like this little pit almost. And the rest of the trail goes down there. Alright, so it's just a big emu down there. We're not the only ones on this track. Seems a bit grumpy, so I might keep my distance from him. But emu is actually the only animal to beat man in war. About 200 years ago, something like that. There was a big plague of these out in the rural areas of Western Australia. And they ate all the farmers' crops. Let's come back.
Second one.
Wow. Anyway, they ate all the farmers' crops, and so I sent the army over. And these guys actually beat them. Wow. It's in the bush there. Might be.
There's two.
There's two emus. That's crazy. They usually come in groups. It's very common up here in the Filders Rangers. And it's making like this grumbling noise, so I don't think it's very happy. For whatever reason. There's one there, there's one here. Just magnificent creatures. The emu is the second largest bird in the world after Africa's ostrich. So we're coming towards the end of the hike, and I've just found probably the biggest pest up here in the Flinders Rangers is the goats. These guys are real bad for the environment. Real manoeuvrable, but they're real bad for the environment. They'll eat all the crops, the plants, just destroy all the undergrowth. Badass, aren't you? Yeah. Anyway, I thought I'd just show them before, just show you the threats they cause to the environment out here. So because of farm and agriculture has a great impact on the environment, bad impact. Yeah, anyway, I've got about a kilometre left, can't wait to get back to the campsite. Go to bed. Blimey, that was a trek and a half. That one in just right through the centre of Aligator Gorge. But I'm back at the campsite now, very tired, but I've heard news that the tamest kangaroos here. Let's have a look at him. So, go through here. There he is right there, munching on some stuff. The person I was camping with just said that he walked past him and he couldn't care less about him. I love kangaroos like this, that just don't care. Most kangaroos will bounce away from you the second you get close to him, but this guy, yeah, he just doesn't care. Close to him, you can tell he's a male because he's big and jacked, just like me. Yeah, he's massive, not someone you want to face in a fight. Let's see how close we can get to him. Around here. It's right by the toilets. If we go over there. Yeah, wow. He's big as well. I love that grey coloration they have. That browny grey. Called Western grey kangaroos, but sometimes it's brown coloration. Just around the other side of this bush. So where's he on? Go over here. There he is. Yeah, mate. Dottie just came around the corner. Kangaroos are unable to move backwards, but can move forwards at 60 kilometers an hour. Female kangaroos are supermoms, being able to mother 3 kangaroos at once, one in the womb, one in the pouch, and one on land. Righto, so believe it or not, I've just found another kangaroo, a lot smaller than the one we saw over there. I think it's still a male, probably a young male. Give you a look at him, here he is. I'm just sitting here on this bench watching him. They're such elegant, beautiful creatures. You can see why they're the national animal of Australia. He's not fussed by me at all, he doesn't care. He can give a damn if I'm here or if I wasn't here. Absolutely lovely kangaroos. These kangaroos are western grey kangaroos that we have here in South Australia. There's lots of different species of kangaroos and wallabies all across the country. These are the main ones you'll find here in South Australia. The range is extraordinary. You'll also find them in Western Australia. He's looking at the camera. Go, mate. Lovely creature.
Okay.
So as you can see, there's a massive, well not massive, but there's a scorpion in there. Probably an unexpected place you'd want to find a scorpion. You wouldn't want to share the there's a toilet right there. There's a bloody scorpion in there. Found a dead one earlier, but that's alive, I can tell you.
I can't come in.
Wow.
Mommy's in.
This. I wonder what he's doing in here. This is the first scorpion I've ever seen in my life, and it's in a bloody public toilet. I'm in a bit of a dodgy position here. I'm wearing thongs as well, so I don't want him to charge at my feet and bite the crap out of him. Yeah, it's a Filders Rangers scorpion. Wow. Alright guys, so it is time to end off the video. I've just made the big drive back here to where I live in Adelaide. It's a cracking video. I've had a look at some of the footage. It's truly amazing footage. Hope you enjoyed that. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thank you very much.